how these last 2 days been for you, just getting acclimated with the facilities and everything?
Yeah, a lot of change, but it's been good and it's actually been a lot of fun. Getting to play with guys like Cade, getting to learn from Alfredo and stuff like that, and then getting in Frank's offense. It's been really cool and really fun.
What's it been like trying to learn the playbook quickly here for these couple days?
Yeah, Playbook's nothing that I've really struggled with, to be honest. I'm kind of expected to know everything, so it's just a matter of learning all the bits and details. Everything kind of has, every offense kind of has their own bits and tweaks of things, so it's kind of just learning on those.
Did you know Cade before this, and what's it been like playing with him?
Yeah, no, I didn't know him, but he reached out right after, he got drafted and stuff, and made sure to link up. So, no, he's a great guy. Easy to be around. We've been staying a couple minutes after, with Omar, stuff like that, and just getting some reps in. But no, it's good. Just chopping it up with him and playing with him.
Have you had any conversations yet with Frank or your position coach about kind of what role they envisioned for you here?
I mean, yeah, a little bit, but right now it's more of just they want me to understand the basics of the offense, kind of what's going on, just get a grasp of, what every position's doing.
Is it with tight end, they can use you in so many different ways. I think at Oregon they probably used you detached from the formation. Does that make it harder? Are you getting all that stuff thrown at you now, the different spots in the formation where you can line up?
I mean, yeah. I don't say necessarily makes it harder because it's kind of just what I'm used to. So it's just a matter of just taking a little bit extra time at night, and just studying those things.
I'm sure they'll use you and Mason Taylor kind of at the same time too as well. Just how do you feel like your game kind of complements what he brings to the table as well?
Yeah, he does a lot of things really well, whether it's a run game or the pass game. So it's just really about, I think the possibilities are kind of, endless. Even with Jeremy in there, really they can do whatever they want. And I think it's pretty unique and pretty cool, and it kind of just opens it up for everyone.
Have you met any of the veterans yet?
I have not. No, they've all kind of reached out. Gino and all those guys have reached out over text, but as far as in person, not yet.
When you're split out like that and you have a linebacker on you, do your eyes kind of light up when you have that kind of matchup?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the NFL guys are a bit better at covering, backer and stuff like that. But I mean, obviously there's somewhat of a mismatch there. So obviously it's nice to run routes on some backers every now and then.
What's your initial impressions of Omar?
Yeah, great human. Obviously I played against him twice. Didn't beat him. That's all right. But no, he's easy to be around. We're pretty similar personality types, so just kind of, it's very level. He goes out there and does his thing, catches about every ball in the air, runs a great route. So I'm learning from him, trying to piggyback off what he does. But no, he's just a great guy to be around. I think that's kind of what the coaches have kind of done. You go talk to D'Angelo, you go talk to David. It's a bunch of good guys that care about football, and I think it's pretty cool.
What's your mentality when you're blocking in the run game?
Yeah, go hit someone for sure. I don't really care who it is. I'm gonna go hit someone. If I'm gonna lose a rep, I'm gonna lose it. Trying to give it my all. It's kind of my own mentality of what I've kind of carried throughout my career.
You said Gino reached out by text. Since you've been drafted, have you watched some of his stuff? Did you follow his career at all? And what do you know of him as a quarterback?
Yeah, of course. I'm a Seahawks fan, not really anymore. But I was a Seahawks fan being a West Coast guy, so of course I watched him. He did great things in Seattle, and like I said, he's a vet, so it'll be great to get around him, kind of, pick his brain a little bit, and kind of see how he processes things. He's been in the game for a long time, so yeah.
Has D'Angelo's pick six against you guys come up at all?
Of course it has. I was talking to Omar about it last night, and we were even talking just literally 5 minutes ago on the field about just their defense, how well they played and stuff like that. But we're always kind of just, it's just kind of crazy. You're playing against them, you're prepping against them, scouting them 3-4 months ago, and now you're on the same team as them, like David and stuff like that. So it's kind of crazy.
How excited are you for the next step once you get through camp here, and then you're going to be working out with the veterans, I think, as soon as next week?
Yeah, I'm super excited. Obviously, I have a lot to learn, so it'll be nice to kind of get around those guys. I kind of see how they operate within a professional field. Obviously, like Mason and Jeremy and those guys, and Jelani and all those guys have proved a lot. So it's just learning from those guys.
As you go into OTAs, just kind of what's your agenda, kind of what you want to get from that and learn?
Yeah, it's really just find my role in the offense. I think, like I said, those guys have established themselves as, great players in this offense. So it's just building off that. I'm not, super egotistical or anything like that. I'm just going to go in there and kind of carve out my role.
What's the process been like this week, Omar, trying to learn the playbook and kind of get acclimated here?
It's been an interesting process. Obviously, playbook is larger than college, but just been getting with the guys, the quarterbacks, all the other receivers, the tight ends, and been walking through it at the hotel. So it's been helpful, but it's been a good experience, and just looking forward to the rest of the playbook, which is probably a lot bigger. So,
What are your kind of early impressions on Clay Clubman?
I mean, he's just a really energetic guy. He loves to have just conversation. He can spin it. So that's a guy that I feel like I'm going to cling to, especially we in the same class. We got the same beliefs. And so I'm excited to just be alongside with him and play with him.
When you say you guys were having walkthroughs at the hotel, was that just player-run walkthroughs, or were like coaches helping you?
No, sir, that was just players getting together, wanting to be successful.
That's interesting. Where'd you do that? Like in someone's room or a big ballroom or something like that?
Yeah, well, actually, what's today? Today's Saturday, so Thursday night we did it in the weight room, the little hotel weight room, but yesterday we ended up doing it in the ballroom.
What if somebody told you 6 months ago you'd be playing in the NFL and D'Angelo would be your teammate?
Honestly, I wouldn't believe you, especially with both of us both on the same team. That would kind of catch me off guard, but just the fact that it happened is insane and still hasn't hit me yet. So it's fun. It's been interesting.
And what was he like as a teammate, and what were your practice battles like at IU?
I mean, just kind of the same that he is on the field. He's quiet, kind of to himself, but obviously, like, once you get to know him, he'll talk to you. But he's just a real competitive guy. His size doesn't show how he plays. He gonna go out there every day. He gonna give it his all. He ain't gonna let it be easy. And so, being able to go against him, he helped me become a better receiver, and I feel like I've helped him become a better corner as well. Just being able to go at each other each and every day.
We saw a lot of Sadiq, obviously, in the Big Ten, too, as well. Just kind of what are your thoughts of him in Oregon and just kind of, being his teammate now?
I mean, just especially when we played against him, he looked huge in pads and everything, and just being able, and he's also was just a really dynamic player, somebody that we always had to be worried about. And so now the fact that I'm alongside with him, a line next to him, that'll be something that just is a sigh of relief, and just something that he could be very special. He continue to work and grow as a player.
When D'Angelo first got to Indiana, and you saw his size, did you think as a receiver, like, I'm gonna get this guy? Because how'd that process go?
Yeah, definitely. You see him, you see his size, and you like, oh, okay, this ain't nobody you really gotta worry about. But then, like, once the pass came on, that's kind of where I realized, okay, it's a lot more difficult than it may look. And so it took me a while to like really understand it. But like once I really started going against him, I was like, okay, this ain't what it looks like.
What do you hope to get out of this spring as a whole? When the veterans come here, when you're with them next week and the rest of the spring?
Just looking forward to learning from the older guys in the room, especially, and just being able to get the playbook down. Whether that's just trying to learn every position, really, trying to learn the playbook from the inside out, so that I can be able to move around and not just be stuck in one position. But then also just learning from the older guys and continue to perfect and build my craft.
Have you heard from any of the veteran receivers like Garrett and some of the other guys? And just how do you feel like your game kind of complements what the Jets already have at the receiver position?
I haven't necessarily heard from everybody. I heard from A.D. Mitchell. He texted me the day after I got drafted, got my number and everything. And then like Q Skinner, Jamal Pritchett, I've heard from them and just been talking to them as well. So though they've been helpful along this way and they're really cool guys so far. But I technically don't know how they're gonna use me. So really, that's why I was going to the playbook, wanting to know everything so that I can be used in multiple ways, and so that if they need it, they can put me anywhere. But that's just something that I will figure out in the future. Just right now, just trying to be where my feet is and enjoy this rookie minicamp and learn the little playbook that I got so far.
What kind of impact do you hope to make as a rookie?
Really just being a great teammate, being coachable, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team be successful. I'm not necessarily, right now I haven't set my goals yet because I'm in rookie minicamp, so just wanting to be someone that someone can look at and trust.
What's the mentality with the ball in your hands? And are you a guy who's like, well, this is cool out here, but I can't wait to get the pads on because you do a lot of damage after the catch?
Really, it's just like dominate, try and get as many extra yards as you can, because the more yards you get, the more the chains move, the more plays the offense get, which gives them more opportunities to score. So that's really what my mindset is every time I touch the ball, and yeah, definitely something that I'm looking forward to, and just can't wait, because right now we ain't in nothing, so everybody's not tackling, not touching, so it's a little different, but it's also helping me to work on other things.
The acclimation process going.
It's going good, just still going day by day, picking up on the speed, picking up everything I need to learn from college and all that. So it's been great. It's been going good these first 2 days.
How's it been getting to go against Daryl Jackson again?
That's good. I've been going against him ever since I've been in college. He played at Miami together. He was there my first year. Played him at Florida State all the rest of the year. So it's been good. We still just picking up on from college. We got a great bond and stuff. We've been together all through college, so it's been great.
What kind of scouting report can you give us on Down?
Well, he's a very big guy. I feel like he's hard to block in the run, very long. So I feel like that's any D tackle who got very long arms like he got, as big as he is, he's a very good run stopper. So I think he would do pretty good.
What's it like going from all the pre-draft stuff, right, where you're kind of focused on your 40 time and all those things, to now getting back to actual football on the field?
I feel like it's a relief, you going through all that training, just go work on full drill. So there's a lot of stress going to all that because you want to have the perfect time, have the perfect score and all that stuff. So I feel like now you're just back to doing football stuff, back to being like focusing on football. So I feel like it's good just to get back to the basics, just learn all the technique stuff, and I feel like it's been good. So.
Have you thought of Kate Klubnik in your interaction with him so far and practicing with him a bit?
I feel like, yeah, me and him got a good bond. We talk every day. When I first got here, I had seen him by the elevator, and we meet each other. So I feel like it's good. I played against him when he was at Clemson, so I feel like, we're gonna have a good bond to get back to knowing each other and all that. So it's gonna be good.
Have you had a chance to meet any of the veteran players yet around the building or anything?
No. The only people I met was my teammates like Kiko and Tyler Barron. Them the only 2 guys that been here I met. So.